Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Marianne from Marianne's Creative Space. How are you all doing? Stop. I'd like to welcome you all and hello to my new subscribers, hello to my old subscribers, and hello to those who come back every week and just watch and comment on my videos. Today is going to be a crafting update and some questions answered. But first I thought I would show you Storm. Say hello. Hello. Look at you. So beautiful. Alright. Okay, I will give you an update on Storm and life and everything a bit later. But first I'm going to show you what I've been working on this week in cross stitch and my loom knitting blanket, and I've been doing a lot of colouring, but I'm going to show my colouring pages at the end of the month in a separate video. Also, I want to know if you want to see my colouring books. Would you like to see my colouring books? If you would, just comment and I'll do a video about my colouring books. Yeah. So let's see what I have been up to this week. Storm's going to help. Okay, the first one is the coffee gnome that I unboxed from VIP Cross Stitch this week. It's a very cute pattern. And hang on a minute. I have a little kitten climbing up my legs. Go away. Oh, jeez. No, you're gonna... Sorry guys. It's like a baby in the house, I tell you. Okay. And I just worked on this little square... No! Oh man, just worked on just this little square here in tent stitch. Now I do have questions, but I will answer them at the end of the video. Also, quick update on my VIP cross stitch unboxing. I unboxed a Serenity loom as well, and there was a peg missing. I found the peg, it was on the floor, needed to come off, but it's all good. So all the pegs are there, so that's okay. So coffee gnome. Also have worked on not a great deal of cross stitch this week, but that's okay. Skittles says hello. Worked on this beautiful design. And no, sorry. And I've just been filling in across here, so little bits across there. Again, these are all tent stitch, 6 strands of floss. I'm going to whip my dress. Get down. Sorry guys, just got to entertain the little kitten as well. These bags are now available on the stores, which is a really good idea. Okay. The next one. So I've only worked on 4 projects this week. Been busy, and I'll explain why. Ow. Stop. I have a little imp in my house. And I've just been I filled in this block and continued on. So yep, just that little bit there. And the last one, is this one. Love this design. And this one, I decided to, okay, so this is progress, and this one I decided to work on the black. So where have I been filling in from? I filled in from along here. That one was, that bit was already filled in, but I did along here and along this bit, just working across the row. So you can see where I stopped, had to go out or something. So yeah, just deciding this one I'm going to work on all the black first, because all the blue that you see on this design is black. So, and then I'm deciding to work this one colour by colour. And that is my cross stitch progress for the week. It's not very great this week, but I have been busy. I like to, sorry guys, I just need to put this. I like to work on my cross stitch a little bit during the day, because evening I like to do other crafts such as colouring or loom knitting. That's it for my cross stitch. That is all I've managed to achieve this week with my cross stitch. But my loom knitting blanket, this is how far I've gotten on this. So I've nearly finished the first ball. So yeah, so this is growing really nicely. Last time you saw it, I think it was only around here. So yeah, that's what I've worked on this week so far. I will put in fact I'll do it now, put a stitch marker in, so that next week when I show, dropped it, doesn't matter, next week when I show you my progress, we'll be able to see from the stitch marker. That's a good idea. So I will just put it in here. Okay, so next week we'll be able to see how far I get from this section. So yeah, that's my blanket. And like I said, I have been doing a bit of colouring as well, but I'll do my colouring updates in a separate video. And if you want to see my colouring books, let me know. I do, my colouring of choice is Colour by Numbers. And yeah, so if you want to see my colouring books, just let me know. Alright, questions and life updates. So I have a couple of questions. The first is, what size needle do I use for the 10 stitch? I use the needles that come on the 11 count kits. I'm not sure of the size. They're the 11 count kits for the needles. So I could fit all strands in there. So that's the needles I use. I don't know the size, I just use the needles that come in a kit. Sorry about that. Alright. I'll do my update on my wrist soon. Storm. Would we keep the same name if boy or girl? Well, it turns out Storm is a girl. She's a terror. I thought she was a boy because of how mischievous she is and how cuddly and affectionate. Like, she is such a smoochie. She loves to cuddle me, and she's running away. She's playing with the cords on the bags of my cross stitch, and she's dragging it away. It's so funny. Yes, she is a terror. She is also 10 weeks old this week, so she's a little bit older than I thought. Last week she was 9. So she is a female. The vet thinks she's a female, but we'll definitely make sure at her next vaccination. She had her first vaccination last week, and she was really good. She loves my big Maine Coon Shadow. Well, I think he's a Maine Coon. He could be, but he's big, fluffy, with a mane. She loves him. He's black cat, and they wrestle and play, and he's so gentle with her. Pixie, my white girl, doesn't like Storm at all. Every time Storm is anywhere near Pixie, Pixie hisses at her, and everything else. I think Pixie's got her nose out of joint just a little bit. She's just been a little bit aloof. They were introduced properly. They were introduced smelling and everything first, and Storm kept separate for a few days and everything like that. But she doesn't like Storm very much at the moment. Gentle, be nice. Yes, she's trouble. With a capital T, this little lady. But she's purring so loud. I don't know whether you can hear her because of the fan. Yes, so yes, she is definitely a mischievous troublemaker. Sorry. Stop. Don't chew that. But she's certainly a lot of fun. Like I said, we've never had a kitten in our household before. We've always had our cats were rescues at about 6 months old. So this is just all new to me, but this is part of the reason why I don't get much done at the moment. Because of the little terror. And she's completely, there's nothing wrong with her. She's super healthy, super inquisitive, super playful, super naughty, and super affectionate. No. But yes, she's a little imp. No. Excuse me for a minute. Yeah. Sorry, just got to distract the baby. Yes, so that's Storm. And yes, we are keeping her name. It suits her. Storm can be both a male or a female name. So we are keeping the name. It suits her. She is a force of nature, that is for sure. She is a very mischievous little girl. So we are keeping her name. Plus it suits her for her coloured eyes as well. So that's the update on Miss Storm. My wrist. Now, for those that are new, I did have a question about my wrist, and there's other stuff I want to know. For those that are new, I fell in June last year, and I fell down a slope, and I put my foot in between a driveway and a garden bed, which I didn't see, and the garden bed was lower, and I fell and I broke my wrist in 2 places. One on the outside, distal radius, and 2 on my trapezium. Now, my trapezium wasn't picked up for quite some time because, of course, it's a very small bone. You don't see it. And after my normal fracture healed, I was still in a lot of pain, still had a lot of swelling, so then the doctor sent me for a CT. and that was August. Discovered that my trapezium was an ununited fracture, so therefore my body's still treating it like a fracture. And I had physio wasn't working. I was told to go back to my doctor to get a different brace or something. It wasn't having with swelling or anything. Went back to my doctor and am on the waiting list to see an orthopaedic surgeon. Couldn't get in last year because the orthopaedic surgeon that I did see retired at the end of the year. He looked at my scans and said it's non-urgent. It's an old fracture, meaning that it's not acute, meaning that I just haven't done it. So according to my doctor, the new orthopaedic surgeon isn't coming until March. So since June I've had to wear a brace because I can't use my wrist very easily. Very restricted to what I can and can't do. I can't drive, I can't mop or sweep floors. There's a lot. I've still had to put up with a lot of swelling and everything else. Well, that's now. Then last Saturday, before Storm was allowed out in the house, she was in the craft room, and I thought, okay, and I was a bit cautious of Shadow to start off with, because he's such a big cat. I thought he might hurt her. And Shadow was going there. And I wanted to put Storm away in her enclosure because, I was only introducing her slowly. And I forgot the door was shut. The craft room door is a sliding glass door. And I walked straight into the door. Quite hard. Luckily I didn't break the glass, but I banged my head, and of course I put my wrist out, because I bounced off the door. A lot of pain, more swelling, crazy amount of pain actually, more swelling. I also hurt my shoulder, but that was nothing. I just walked straight into the craft room, the glass door. It would have been funny if it had been, one of those cartoon things, but it really hurt. So a couple of days later, last week, I went back to the doctor and I said, look, I've walked into a glass door, I've re-hurt my wrist. She agreed, yes, still keep this brace on, but she agreed that there's more swelling, there's more pain, and she sent me for you can see the swelling here, all down here, all in here. Yeah, you can just see. So I've done something. So she sent me for a CT scan. So I had a CT on Friday, and I won't get the results of that for a week to 10 days, because it takes a little while. So that is where we are with my wrist. And it was such a stupid thing to do, and I feel really annoyed with myself. But so now I can't even do even less. And that's also the other reason why I haven't done much stitching, is because it really hurts. Like, I can only tolerate a small amount before I have to stop. This is why I'm finding it a lot easier to colour and loom knit. Like the loom knit, I can hold it, but yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to pause for a minute. I'm going to blow. Sorry, just had a runny nose. Yeah. So I don't know what I've done. Doctor thinks I probably haven't broken it again, which I hope not, because then I've been a full cast. But I definitely have done more soft tissue. So, yay. So this is going to take quite some time. I'm on stronger Nurofen that you can only get through a script. It's just annoying. That and Storm are keeping me very busy. But stitching is a hobby. and I really enjoy it, but this is why I have other hobbies. And I do diamond painting, except I'm not in the mood. So does anyone know how I can get back into the mood to do diamond paintings? I have a lot to do, but I'm just want to work on my colouring, my stitching a little bit, and my loom blanket, which is so addictive and so fun. What else? It's also the reason why I'm not doing any of my Joy Sunday 14 count kits. They're a little harder to hold, and because the holes are a bit smaller. So I don't know what's going on with this wrist and hand. I don't know. It's been 7 months, so I don't know. I definitely need surgery on it to fix the bone that hasn't healed. As for the rest, who knows? Should get an update soon, I suppose, of when I find out what's going on. So there may or may not be much stitching each week, depending on the pain, depending on what's happening, but I'll do what I can with the stitching. I'm waiting for a package from a new to me company, 7 Great. They reached out to me, so I'm waiting for that, so that will be good. I don't know when that will get here. And yeah, don't forget to enter the giveaway for January and February. It is for a 50 in your currency for a budget-friendly company such as VIP Cross Stitch, Fan Sales, Paints and Way, Biggest Craft, who else is there? GBFKE, you know, those type of companies that everyone does product reviews on. So 50 in your currency for that. To enter, you must be a subscriber. You must also be 18 and over. If you are younger than 18, get your mum, auntie, friend, nana to enter for you. Those are YouTube's rules. Like the video and comment a colour in the video comment below. It can be a colour of anything. Favourite colour, non-favourite colour, colour of the room, colour of anything, colour of your car. You know, I don't care. It just has to be a colour. And you can enter as many times as you like throughout the month, but only once per video. Well, that is everything. That is my weekly update number 2 for 2024. Hope you enjoyed seeing it, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the little demon, Terra. I mean, she's gorgeous. Stormy's gorgeous, but she's a pain. But yes, I hope you enjoyed seeing her, and look for more. Hopefully I get the package soon from 7 Great. But in the meantime, if I don't, let me know also in the comments if you do want to go see my colouring books. Just as an extra video, if you do want to see my colouring books. And also let me know in the video if you do want to see what I do have in my stash for diamond paintings as well. Alright guys, that's everything from me. Have a really good week. Take care, and until I see you, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.